Welcome back to yet another episode of Vintage Survival here on Heavy Metal Gaming. So, I started off this episode slash day doing 3 of the big trees. Yep, 3 of them. So we're looking for a real good payday this time around. It's kind of important to me that we get a really good payday because I would like to buy tedder and baler. It'd be nice to get a windrow into that too, but you know, the baler is like 12 grand. So I'm guessing we're going to come up even short on that right now. I'm certain of it, in fact. But we're going to try. And yeah, I bought back the little cheapo wagon again. That is not... Oh, okay, hold on. Hold on. There's a little bit more to be had. Still not going to get me anywhere near what I expected. Yeah, I was hoping closer to 10. We got about 8. Let's see what we have for contracts for today. We have a cultivating contract. We don't own a cultivator, but we could. Wood transport, we don't have anything to pick up the logs, unfortunately. Yeah, I think we'll take that cultivating contract because we now go in here. Lots of good stuff in there, but nothing that really helps us. So we go here, cultivators. We got lots of options. Lots of pretty good sized options too. 4 meter, 4 meter, 5 meters for only 800 bucks. I mean, there we go. There's what we really want. That's a lot of our money though. I think I'm just going to go with this thing, honestly. I like the blue and the gray. Wait a minute. This one is 4 meter. This one was 5 meter. I mean, it's quite a bit more to make that jump, but I would say it's definitely worth it. I like that. We're going to go with that. And I did already take the contract. Yes, I did. All right, let's get back. And next clip you guys see will be a time lapse of me doing that contract. See you in a bit. contract complete. In truth, we should be running over our field as well, but, well, don't say but, maybe just shut up and do it. Before I do, however, I think it's time for us to have a house. Now, I see a problem here, because we can put this anywhere. And I noticed this while working on the field. So I'm going to remedy that problem. Apparently a bunch of mods I didn't want enabled got enabled. I shall return in a moment. Alright, we're back, and things look better. Although I had some blipping. We might have actually worked land that was not ours. We definitely did. And that's rather unfortunate. But our land goes all the way over to there. Yeah, I'm okay with that. We'll do some quick sculpting. Perfect. So I'm gonna do some little bit of jiggery pokery here to fix us having plowed up land that wasn't ours. I'll be right back with you guys. Alright, that done. And our money reset. Whoop. Forgot one thing. So you guys will get to see this. Setting the farmland back to NPC. So I just used easy dev tools to fix the boo-boo. That's all I did. No cheating involved. And this thing is freaking great. It is fast. It's a decent working width for a vintage series like this. I'm gonna, well, get busy with it. And we're back again. Just about done here. We walloped the car, but I don't think that matters too much because we don't need it anymore. Lift. Fold. Maybe start parking things on our own land. And maybe, just maybe, get our few $100 out of this piece of junk. Really? Didn't even want to start. Somebody will hopefully want that. This thing's doing us proud. Oh look, nice O'Reilly's battery. In all seriousness though, this really has done great for us. At some point we will need to make a proper laydown yard, but for right now I'm not going to complain. Alright, so right out of the gate, I think we need to go with canola. Why are we seeing only mods? Because my dingleberry self screwed up, didn't I? Price, ascending, disable grouping. We're just going to get 2. Ooh, and we can fertilize at the same time. Um, um, I see unload. So did I just buy the wrong thing right there, or what? Oh, those are fertilizer. Now that clearly says fertilizer there, but it clearly also isn't taking it, which is not great. Alright, we need to go on here, precision farming, purchase soil information. We've at least got some good soil going through here. Alright. Here we go. Right into another time lapse for you guys. Suppose I better get the correct seed selected. What the? There we go. Alright, see you guys in a bit. And that is what we call a field seeded. And we barely used any seed at all. Yep, I have no idea why it says fertilizer when it clearly doesn't take it. But I don't plan to have this seeder for all that long. It's just cheap and easy for us to get started. Oops, wrong button. But now we need to fertilize, and we bought solid fertilizer on accident. $15 meters, 14 meters, only 8 meters. These guys are 14, one cheater version, one real version. That's $2,000 though. When this one, it's only 1,300. What was the other one? Oh, I'll take the meter less. How much is the extension? And that adds another 100 liters, which gets us to our bag size. And it fell over promptly. Please just hook up magically. Alright. We'll refill with that. And this should not take long at all, even at only 14 meters, because we don't have a very big field. Now, what are we going to do after this? I don't know. I thought maybe we'd look at contracts, see if there's any good contracts we can do. Of course not. Wait, we can do tree cutting. We'll start that. Whoop, drifted a little there. This tractor does like to drift for some reason. In addition to doing the tree cutting contract, I think we're going to have to do some more tree cutting of our own, just to, you know, boost that bank account. But we are running out of our better trees to cut, the Scotch pines there. And they are kind of annoying because you have to do all those small pieces. I mean, we still have quite a few, I guess, but I'm not sure how much of that forest is on our land either. This is the version of this map that has many more fields that are smaller. It broke each one up into chunks. I can't remember if it was 9 chunks, I think. 3x3 grid. Let's look at the map real quick. No, 4 chunks per. So I don't know, it looks like I probably have quite a bit of that forest. More than I thought I did. Much more. Oh yeah. There we go. Yeah, I got quite a bit of that. So, not so bad, I guess. Let's scoot right down here and catch that little spot where I screwed up. Where I was playing in the menu. So yeah, there's a big one right there. A couple more behind it that we'll take down. I mean, at some point we're going to have to take down these other trees too. Maybe I'll take down a few of them this time around, but I don't know. We will see. What is nice is I do have quite a bit of room in that direction as well. Now, if I lower it first, and then detach. No. She don't want to stay upright. Alright. Refuel, because we are guzzling it down. I'm going to go cut some trees down. Of our own. To fill the trailer. And then I'll drive to where we're cutting them for the contract. With that full trailer. And that way we're not making extra trips. Since it is sort of in the direction of the sawmill anyway. I'll see you guys when I'm cutting down the deadwood. Well, looks like we're coming up on another area where we're doing our tree cutting here. We'll just shut the tractor off. And there's the first one right there. There's supposedly one right here somewhere. Oh, right next to me. Oh, they are different. They're not all the same. That is good. I like that. That means I did miss one back here. Oh, right there. Alright, well, I will continue on with this, and I will see you guys up at the sawmill. Apparently I just got an achievement, too. Alright, what are we gonna get? Not bad, not bad. I think, actually, next time we're up here, we will be renting the sawmill. Why do I say that? Well, because if we go to our forestry, we do have winches. What the hell is that thing? That is just insanity, but okay. Um, I guess. Okay. Um, that's expensive. This is cheap. Too bad we can't get this. Front loader, telehandler, wheel loader, skid steer loader. 3 point. Oh, we can get this. Perfect. We'll even get it in the correct red, eh? I like that. That's a hell of a lot cheaper. Because what we're going to do now is we're going to start dragging up trees like this guy straight in front of us instead of the pines, because they're too difficult. I had bits of one on this trailer for this load, and it was nothing but a pain in the rear end. I ended up cutting most of the tree up to the point that it disappeared. So, yeah. And I guess I will see you when I am on my way back, dragging a couple of trees with me. So as I'm driving up here, it occurred to me that I might be making a small mistake here. Why? Well, I still have nothing to lift the pallets up with, and I don't have a flatbed trailer to haul them anywhere. Yeah. How do I haul something like that? Yeah. So now I'm debating, do I just sell these at a weak price, or do I pay the guy and rent his sawmill? The guy who apparently went home for the evening already. Oops. Had to pause the time, not because I was cheating or anything, but because I had another problem and I had to sort that out. I think we need to rent it. Why is that not working? Does it literally only work during the day when he's there? Actually, that wasn't that bad then, selling them. That was not that bad. That was actually really good. Okay, well that kind of changes things a little. Because in the next game day, we can get a skid steer and a small flatbed trailer. without a whole lot of effort. Um, yeah. Did I take payment for my contract yet? I'll need to double check that. I can't remember if I did or not. Uh, nope, just my next contract. Okay. That one's for in the morning. Alright, and I guess on that note, it is time to end this episode. I'd like to thank you all for watching, and as always, I will see you on the next one.